Yes, yes. Hey, yeah, mamu, mamu. Médias. C'est Haïti. Ok,
My name is Brigadier General Abel Ojubu Ederie Okpeki, retired, Chairman, Burial Planning Committee. Ladies and gentlemen, here lies the lifeless body of Brigadier General Olorogu Sir Dominic Oneya. Already prepared and ready for the final journey home. The final burial will be in two segments. First, the military will carry out their full military burial in honor of our brother, father, uncle, brother, friend, colleague, and what have we. Secondly, after the military burial, the night of St. Mulumba will carry out their own, as we have soldiers of concluded by the Orogu of Akbaro Kingdom. At this junction, may I kindly get the permission of the Chief of Army Staff to hand over to the military for the full military burial. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. The Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya, the Commander Operation Delta Safe, General Commanding 6th Division Nigerian Army, Flag Officer Commanding Logistics Command Nigerian Navy, Air Officer Commanding Mobility Command Nigerian Air Force, sons, daughters, and family members of the late General Dominic Oneya, retired, very senior officers, both serving and retired, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahya, I welcome you all to the burial ceremony of Brigadier General Dominic Oneya, retired. The ceremony is going to be conducted in this manner. Immediately after this, I shall call on the burial committee chairman, Brigadier General retired, to make an opening remarks. After that, I shall call on the pallbearers and the firing party to march in the corps. After the last post, I shall invite the officiating priest for his prayers. Immediately after that, I will call on the General Officer Commanding 6th Division Nigerian Army, Major General S.G. Mohammed, to read the funeral oration of the deceased senior officer. And after that, I shall still call on the General Officer Commanding 6th Division to present the national flag to the Chief of Army Staff for honorable presentation to the next of kin.
Warri, the black and is not. Present! Comment! Reload! Present! Commence! Reload! Present! Commence! Fighters, unload! Fighters will fix bayonet! Fix! Bayonet! Fighters, come! Shout and Fighters loud! Present
Senior officers, you may please salute.
Late Brigadier General Dominic, Oneya, retired. Late Brigadier General Dominic, Oneya, retired, was born on the 26th May of 8 in Papua Lagos and hailed from Abaro in the North local government area of the state. He attended a public school from 1954 to 1961, where he obtained the first certificate. He then proceeded to Baptist Academy in Lagos from 1962 to 1966 and obtained the West African Secondary Certificate. Late Brigadier General Oneya, retired, was granted regular combatant commission as a member of 6 regular corps on 1990. Correction, 1970. In the rank of second lieutenant, with seniority on the same rank, effective 5th May 1969. He was of the Nigerian Army Infantry Corps, acting commandant, Army School of Physical Training, Commandant, Nigerian Army School of Physical Education, Commandant, Nigerian Army School of Physical Training, Directing Staff, Command and Staff College, Jaji, Directing Staff, Ghana Armed Forces Staff College, Commanding Officer, 82 Motorized Battalion, Director of Administration and Logistics, Training and Doctrine Command, Military Administrator, Kano State, military administrator, Benue State. He was also a president of the Nigerian Football Federation. Late Brigadier General Dominic, retired, was an articulate, dedicated, loyal, and hardworking officer. He was courageous, methodical, polished, mission-oriented, and unquestionably loyal. He demonstrated ingenuity, impressive imagination, offered practical suggestions which attracted favorable response from his superiors. He was a forthright gentleman and a professional infantry officer who was genuinely committed to his duties and approached all tasks with industry, common sense. He had a remarkable conduct and overwhelming moral standard. In recognition of his meritorious service to our dear nation, he was honored with the following honors and medals: Forces Service Star, Meritorious Service Star, Past Staff College Dagger, United Nations Interim Force in Lebanon Medal, Past Land Forces Staff College Medal in Canada, Foreign Assistance Medal, Fellow War College, and the Silver Jubilee Medal. It is said, from dust to come, unto dust we shall return. Late Brigadier General Dominic Oneya, retired, has vowed to Mother Earth. His death is a great loss to his family, Nigerian Army, and the nation in general. We love you, but the Almighty God loves you best. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, here lies on this day, Friday, 10th September 2021, the body of late Brigadier General Oneya, retired. A gallant professional soldier, a gentleman officer, worthy son of Nigeria, a loving father, and a caring husband.
We are all expected to rise. Senior officers, uniform should please salute. please be seated, sir. The Executive Governor of Benue State, ably represented by the Deputy Governor, the Chief of Army Staff, very senior officers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. The next on our program is the funeral ratio, and to do this is the General Officer commanding 6th Division Nigerian Army, Major General S.G. Mohammed. Gentlemen, the next on our program is the presentation of flag to the next of kin of Brigadier General Dominic Oneya, retired. May I at this juncture hand over to the parade commander to do the rest. Parade commander, please. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, after folding the flag will be handed over to the General Officer commanding 6th Division for onward presentation to the Chief of Army Staff, who will in turn hand over to the next of kin. To the General Officer commanding 6th Division. We all rise as the Chief of Army Staff is about to collect the flag. The handing of the accoutrements in the military means that the Nigerian Army is handed over to the next of kin to carry on where his father left.
Yeah!
not go now.
No,
senior officers serving and retired, chairman of the managing committee, Warri, Brigadier General Brig, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We are here today to pay the final respects to our dear senior officer, for us, dear colleague in the army, and for many of us, our commander, our mentor, and a father, husband, grandfather, friend, and associate for many. I know in this parlor we say it's a celebration of life. But God has blessed the late general in various means and aspects, including the esteeming people who have gathered to witness this respect to him. We have them from all across the nation, even beyond. Many have been to the church service and other events that preceded this event. We have in our midst here the Deputy Governor of Benue State, and we have representatives from the government of Kano State. And we have among us also those who have served under him in various respects, right from commanding officer of each battalion they have mentioned, the time he took us to operation in Ekomog and back to Trado, and also as military administrator of Kano and Benue states, and also in other areas like the present chairman, president, Nigerian Football Federation. I saw a lot of those members also from that federation here yesterday and this morning in our accommodation. I'm here with the orderly of the late general, together we were with him as lieutenants in 1992 in the 2 battalion. Master Warrant Officer Amos is here. I'm also here with his chief detail when he was in Kano. Director, Department of State Services in River State, our own dear friend and colleague, Muhammad Shifzali, here. And there are many others also too numerous to mention. I think that suggests how in peace he has related with all of us and the impact he has made on us. Usually, for example, came all the way from Port Harcourt. I know there are many others. The governor of Kano State came earlier, the condolences. There's a delegation from Benue State led by the deputy governor himself here. And from the army, the chief army staff is here. General Officer Commandant is here. Commander Operation Delta State is here. Flag Officer Logistic Command, Nigerian Navy is here. Air Officer Commanding is here. And several others. I mention this so that I want us and the family to take solace in the achievement of this, our great colleague, father, son, and husband, and grandfather, who have mustered all this that have come to bid him farewell. It's a life well spent. All of us will go one day. We only hope and pray that we go in peace like he has gone, and to leave good memories like he has left. Everyone who come across him will speak good of him. And some of us who serve with him have learned a lot from him. Professionally, as a professional soldier, when he was our commanding officer in Battalion Katsina, and also when he took us to Operation Kpakamtv in Liberia, commanded us well. And the unit he commanded was a rallying point and an example of how a unit should be commanded. I was there at the adjutant, so I know. I also know how he sovereignly held meetings on behalf even of the Kpakamtv headquarters several times, the United Nations, special representative, was in our location holding a lot of negotiations and discussions that he successfully held, and he was held in higher esteem, and everywhere he passed, it has been like that. That's why the people of Kano are here, that's why the people of Benue State are here. If it was not like that, they wouldn't have been here. It's not a speech making, but to appreciate all those who have come and to thank God for his life and to pray to God to grant him eternal rest. And also pray God in his infinite mercies to continue to bless what he has left behind, to give solace to his dear wife and children and all of us as his IO, as his adjutant. I was close even at that level, so I could know how close he was to his family, and above all as his ADC in Kano and Benue State. He's a family man. He loves his family. And I think the family should take solace in that and unite behind him and uphold all those good tenets he has held. He has held all the family together, including his relations that are far and wide. He never forgets anyone. No matter how far they are, he knows them. He always also refer to them and get out to them and reach out to them with his support. Here he lays now, but he has left a very formidable behind, led by his dear wife, Ms. Patricia, and all her children, with Anthony, the first one here, along with all others we left behind. The honors is on us, the family, to uphold what he cherished and to continue to do those good things he has done, all the family. We love him, like they read in the oration. But when it is time, all of us will go. All of us will go one day. It is time. I'm grateful that he died peacefully. I think 2 weeks or thereabout before he left, I saw him with me in Army headquarters. It was very nostalgic period. Stand behind my boss, the 2 Army staff, and snap pictures. And even then, he did not forget. He came with his notes and highlighted areas as a professional competent general that he felt he can put input, which I find very useful. Even before them, for every time, even when I was in there, he had always called. Prayers are with us. He never left all of us. It's not too much of speech making. It's just to appreciate all of us and to appreciate the family and to pray to God to bless us all the family. Tony and Madam, all the family.
Well, today I bring a message, a goodwill message, a message of condolence, a message of hope for the family and of hope for Nigeria on this very solemn occasion from my governor, His Excellency Dr. Samuel Otom. I am here with a delegation from Benue State that comprises his own director of protocol when he was the military administrator of Benue State. I'm also here with some of his commissioners. I'm also here with some chairmen of local government areas while he was the military administrator of Benue State. We have come to condole the family and of course to bid him final farewell. Brigadier General Oneya, while he held sojourn as the military administrator of Benue State, left so many landmarks that are still witnessable in Benue State today. He was a no-nonsense military officer, a very, very well-accomplished administrator, a man who was a great disciplinarian. The story is told of him that on the days of executive council meetings, he would be in the executive council hall 5 minutes before 10 o'clock. And that 1 minute after 10 o'clock, if any member of council was not present and arrived later, that commissioner, the door would be locked on him. That was how great a disciplinarian he was. And through that, we saw results, because it meant that any officer who was given the responsibility of carrying out any assignment had no choice but to do it, and do it diligently and very effectively. That's the kind of man he was. He had toured the nooks and crannies of Benue State and took developmental efforts to all those places. He was a fearless man, a man who served people at the same level, who treated people at the same level. And today, he is here lying motionless. But we take solace in the fact that he left so much behind. He impacted so many lives. And all that we are here today doing is to celebrate his life and also to take into consideration the memories of all the good things that he had done before in our land while he was alive. And we will continue to keep him in our minds, because as far as we are concerned, Brigadier General Dominic Oneya lives on. I want to console the members of his immediate family, but you may, by keeping him in shape and in order, were responsible for the great achievements he had as military administrator of Benue State. And so on behalf of the governor, I want to thank you so much, especially that you found time to come and pay him this respect. You are a true son of his, as you put it yourself. I also want to thank all the officers of the Nigerian military who have come here today to bid him farewell. I'm saying this because I know, and we believe in Benue, that Brigadier Oneya is a Benue son, and he did all he could. And as far as we are concerned, he will live on in our minds. Adieu, Brigadier Dominic Oneya. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Hard right. Quick, up.
See the light of your face that shines forever in heaven. Who live and reign forever and ever. Eternal rest grant to him, O Lord. May he rest in peace. May the soul and the souls of all the faithful departed.
Please, as you put the Executive Governor of Benue State, represented by the Deputy Governor, the Chief of Army Staff, senior officers. The next on our program is the remarks by the Chief of